Ooh, okay. I was not 100% mentally prepared for this. Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new adventure here in Boulogne. I have to say it right, in the middle of nowhere, but it was a cute guest house, right? And we are going to the Jaluncool lake now, which is close by. This car had an oil leak, so these 4 people had to stay at the guest house as well. Bye bye! Which was a pleasant company, so that was nice. I should go to the left here. Whee! Oi, but what a different life these people have here, huh? It's incredible. You barely see such a thing. It's like so simple life, but yet they seem quite happy actually. Ooh, all right. So, wow. Look at the vastness, it is incredible. Every time it's like breathtaking. You cannot get used to it. You cannot get used to it. Hoopla. So yeah, basically I wanted to go to the Jaluncool lake yesterday and had to moor up straight away today. But after yesterday's ride I was just so exhausted. I was like, I'm not gonna jump on my bike again and go to that lake. I want to have like the energy to do so. So here I am, refilled with energy. Woo. I feel like there is a view coming. Wow. Oh man. Oh. Wow, look at this, guys. And the Jaluncool lake, it means green lake, which is reflecting like the green color it gets from the sunlight that's reflecting on the minerals. And it was created by a landslide dam, so actually a natural dam. Wow, it's really nice. But we have to continue because we need to make our way to Morgap. Bye bye, beautiful lake. Wow. So now we need to go back that awful road. But before we do that, we'll probably get a pretty nice view on the Jaluncool lake first from this side. Wow. Man, the views, come on. Look, there we stayed, like that little village, and then there's the Balancourt Lake. It is like Mars, right? Not that I have ever been to Mars, but I would imagine it would look like this. Alright, but now it's time to go to Morgap and leave this very, very remote, middle of nowhere place behind. But yeah, it was really worth the ride, I think. But I'm also glad if I will hit some tarmac again, which I think is pretty soon. Whew. Wow, look at this place. Yeah, it was really worth the ride. Wow. Now it's time to hit tarmac again. Oh, I have never been so happy to see tarmac again. Wow, look at this. This is stunning. And yeah, this is the actual Pamir Highway, used by a lot of Chinese trucks. Thus the Chinese invest in tarmac, because we're pretty close by the Chinese border, I have to say. But look at this. Wow, man, and what a beautiful valley we pass again. Incredible, huh? Wow. And the lakes here also, there are a lot of lakes. Ooh. And they're just so blue. So blue. Do you remember that I told you about that plateau and why the Pamir is called the roof of the world? I think it was like 1-2 videos ago. Anyways, we are very much riding on that plateau now. Look at the vastness again, it's like incredible, right? Wow. All the surrounding mountain peaks going up to like 7,000. It truly looks like as if we entered another planet. Look at this. Wow. Look at this valley with the green fields. And there, that must be Morgap. That is where we are heading. That must be Morgap. We should be almost there, and it was a tip yet again by Aziz, so the mechanic in Dushanbe. I think, would it be this yellow house? No, right? I don't think that is a house. Is that one behind here? How do I get there? I think here. I think here. Is this a guest house? Yes or no? Hello. Whew. I'm looking for a guest house. Is that you? You have place? Okay, can I have a look? Yes? I parked my bike there. Make a little. Oh, it can go in here. Oh, wow, perfect. Yeah. Oh wow, this is perfect. Oh, I'm so happy. What a great tip. I'm so happy. Now let's check out the stay. Oh, sorry.
Salam.
Salam, Michelle.
You want?
Yes, yes. I come with you. Okay, now, great. I'm gonna check it out. And while Sunshine is safely in the garage, which was a nice surprise, this will be my stay for tonight, a mattress on the ground, so I'm curious how that will sleep, but I will tell you tomorrow. For now, I'm good. Oi. Good morning. Good morning again from Morgap. Let me see. Thank you. Thank you. Whee. Oh. Thank you. Yes, perfect. I can make the round. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Whee. It is always a challenge to go backwards with such a heavy bike, but lucky enough there are always nice people around. Woo. The city of Morgop. We see it is well, it is just a little stopover. There isn't really much. I mean, the surroundings are beautiful, right? But the town itself, it's just really small. Lots of travelers though, so that's nice to meet up. But today we are heading to the highest point of the Pamir. So there's gotta be the pass, and it's about 4,600 meters. To be honest, now I forgot the name. I will look it up and then I will tell you. And then we go to the Karakul lake, which apparently is quite nice, so I'm very curious to that. And of course the big question also was the bed. Because yeah, here they sleep on the ground quite often, and so I did as well last night. And I have to say, I mean, it's not the most comfortable thing to do, but it's also not so bad actually. So I did sleep quite well. And I also think, I mean, it's part of their culture, right? So I also kind of enjoy doing what they do. So I get to experience their culture a little bit. So no, it was actually all good. And but yeah, there was just not so much around here in the area. So I'm happy to be on the road again in these rock mountains. What are these two people doing? Hi, you're looking for a ride? I know there is like two locals back there also looking for a ride. So maybe if you can share a taxi.
That'd be great.
But he is at the Pamir Hotel.
Okay.
Yes, there he is looking for people to share a taxi with. So maybe, yes, he wants to go to the Karakul lake.
Okay.
So if you go back, maybe he is still there.
Okay.
It's a guy with sunglasses, also bags.
Okay, we'll try.
Maybe you can share something.
Yeah,
Yes? Okay. Bye bye. Yeah, you see like a lot of hitchhikers here, but the thing is, like all trucks go the other way, so they come from China and they take the Pamir and they rarely go over this pass, so hitchhiking is sometimes a little bit hard here. I mean, not impossible. And here we are yet again on another planet. Honestly, it really feels like that. Wow. And like, the road just doesn't end. You can see it like for ages. And I just love all the colors of the mountains. You see, if you look there, it's like red, white, brown. And then if you look there, it's a little bit green. It's beautiful. And especially in this light, you have like this perfect shadows, right? Wow. So yes, I do think that combination makes it a beautiful and stunning place. Oh, and I forget the vastness of it. like everywhere you look it just doesn't end. And I think that's pretty cool. Hoopla! Wow! Oh, you see? It's like suddenly there must be some sort of earthquake that has happened. It's much higher suddenly. Endless roads, endless roads. And here the mountains are like yellow and green. It is very special, and unfortunately I'm not like a geologist, so I cannot like tell why. Obviously it has something to do like with ages, years, millions of years ago when the landscape was created and minerals, etc. I do know there is a geologist site somewhere nearby, so it's obviously very interesting for them to do research here, which I can imagine, because you see so many colors and so many kind of mountains also. It must be heaven for them out here. We must be closing in on the pass now, because you see it really is going up there. So that is mostly a sign. Plus, as you maybe can see, I put on my jacket because it is super cold. I am a little bit freezing. So yes, you can really sense that. But I think for 4,600 meters there is not that many snow. I find that interesting. I think in Europe you see, yeah, much more snow on that height. Or maybe I'm like super wrong, but in my imagination. And what I can really sense is that there is not so much oxygen. So I'm kind of struggling, because I can feel my reaction is not as fast anymore with all these bumps. So it takes a little bit extra effort in terms of focus. And I can feel it on my breathing. I need to yaw a little bit more, and yeah, I have like this tintles. I'm not even sure if that's an English word, but tintles around like your face, hands. That's mostly of the time also a sign that there is a little bit a lack of oxygen, right? It also seems like they stopped caring about the road. The road was like pretty good, right, the whole time. Ooh. And now suddenly it's like, okay, bye. Alright, that is interesting. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It is gorgeous though. Ooh, okay. I was not 100% mentally prepared for this, but nothing sunshine and I cannot handle. Let's go. Well, I see a tent, so it must be here, right? I see people standing here. The highest point. Ooh. This must be it. Wow. Wow. It is a bit bumpy, I have to say. Wait, let's see if we can park her here. It's beautiful. Picture? Yes? Of course. Where are you from? Where are you from? South Korea. Wow, Netherlands. Yeah. Yes. Yes, of course. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh, yes, yes, of course. Yeah. Wow. Oh, and I think it's so cool and impressive that you see the road like going all the way there, right? Then it makes you realize how small you are in this nature violence. So I stopped for a little bit because I saw these stones, and I find it sometimes that the GoPro is not always catching the colors of the stones, but these stones are like so close to the road. Now I'm like, maybe if I get closer you can see how green. Look at how green the stone is. That's very special, right? It's like emerald. It's like an emerald color. I wonder where they come from, because it's more like the Green Mountains are there, not here. Alright, I thought that was just, or is just very interesting to see from close by. It's fascinating how nature can create such intense colors, right? And we are making our way to the Caracol Lake. I think I already mentioned it a few times, but we are almost there. It shouldn't be too long anymore. And you see this fence here? Well, that only means one thing, guys. We made it to the Chinese border. Can you believe it? China. I mean, I have to say, I don't believe this is China what we are looking at. I do believe there is this, what is it? Like this in-between zone. Neutral zone. That's what I was looking for. A neutral zone. But it does indicate that we are very, very close to China. And I don't know, I find that impressive. It is from the Netherlands, always a far, far away country, and now suddenly, well, suddenly we made it. We made it to China. I can't believe it. Well, we made it to the Caracol Lake, and it is very blue. Very blue. It looks lovely. It's like with those mountain peaks with snow. And if I'm not mistaken, this lake has a crater-like basin, and that would suggest that a meteorite hit this piece of land millions of years ago, which created the lake. like ride towards it? Would that be possible? Ooh, it's a little steep, but let's give it a try. See how far we can get. Oi. Wow. I'm looking for like traffic, as if there is like traffic out here. Well, it's always better to check, right? Wowie. I mean, if there is like no place at the guest house, this might be my camping spot. Where did I come from? There. Just pitch my tent here, because I have seen quite a lot of vehicles, so I'm a little bit worried about the guest houses. Whee! We should be almost at the stay now. It is such a middle of nowhere village. Here it says homestay to the left, but yeah, it's like the first one, but let's see. I guess this must be the homestay, right? Let's see if they have a place. Oh, lots of cars, lots of cars. That was what I was a little bit afraid of. Let's see. I could check if I can find someone. So, this will be my stay for tonight. Little room with 3 beds. So it's perfect. And then sunshine is out there. You see? In the sun. So I'm happy that I have a room, because when I saw all the cars I was a little bit worried there might not be a room. So yes, I'm very happy that I got a bed. So I'm gonna prepare for the border crossing now, because tomorrow we're gonna go to Kyrgyzstan, a country that I'm really looking forward to. But it will be the next video. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and then I hope to see you at the next adventure.